Here I am live. Let's see what happens. Hello, bonjour. My name is Denise Willerton. Sorry for all these glitches. I don't know why I have sound issues. Hopefully you can hear me now. Please say hello. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't know what that was all about. Yeah, sound issue. And StreamYard is fantastic. I actually didn't ask them for help on this because normally I don't have this issue. Please let me know that you're here and say hello and where you're calling from. I've got my girlfriend Joanne sitting to my right, and she's going to play along today. Let me know if you're playing along, because I would love to know. But while I'm waiting for people to come on, I'm just going to talk about a little bit of business here. And again, please say hi, please share, and I will. Hello again, June. Yes, the sound is on. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. So sorry about that. I shut down, I started all over again. So sorry about that, ladies. Don't forget to share. I will enter your name for a draw. I'm going to bring the camera down so that you can see what I want you to see. Yeah, that was très weird. Jean, thank you for sharing. I've got your name. I will add you to the draw for a gift at the end. So today, March 31st, it's my sister-in-law's birthday today. Today is actually your last day to get this March tutorial. So there's two ways that you can get it. You can e-transfer me $25, or if you want, oh, Joanne Darlene says hi.
Hi, Darlene.
Hi, Darlene, she said. June, thank you for sharing. I've got your name down as well. Karen, thank you for sharing. Jean, I've got you down. Don't forget to let me know that you shared. I'll try to make sure that I keep looking at my messages here to write your name down. Hi, Gail, welcome here. So yes, today is the last day to get the March tutorial bundle. What that is there are 37 different Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from around the world. We have all compiled a tutorial, some with videos, some without. Barb, you did share. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, unless you tell me that you shared, I won't write your name down. So thank you for spelling that out, Barb. So 37 tutorials from 37 different Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from around the world. Two ways that you can get this. If you e-transfer me $25, and in the comment, you know, when you send somebody an e-transfer, there's a place where you can comment like thanks or whatever it is that you want to say. If you don't put anything in there, what happens at my end is I get some funky message saying like CX472Z5. You know, which means nothing to me. But if you say March bundle tutorial in the message, then I know that that's what you want. If you would rather have a PayPal invoice, let me know, and I can send that to you that way as well. Another way that you can get the March bundle tutorial is if you place a $65 order with me in my online store, and my online store is right there. So just basically Denise Willerton at stampinup.net. And before you check out, if you use that host code, then I know that you're interested in the bundle, $65 in merchandise, and I will send you the PDF with all 37 of these tutorials. How's that for a mouthful? Say that fast 10 times. Okay, so that's the first thing that I wanted to chat about. The other thing, waves of inspiration. If you are interested in the other items, today is also your last chance. You're going to use that same host code before you cash out, because starting tomorrow, the DSP, the foil, is it tomorrow? Sorry, I lied. March 2nd or May 2nd. In the new catalog, which does go live May 2nd, the DSP, the foil, and the gems are not in the catalog, okay? So it would just be the stamp set and the dies. Last chance for savings in Bloom. So all of these bundles are 20% off instead of 10% off, which is awesome. Today is your last chance to sign up if you're interested in the Ladybug product-based class. So basically what that is I will order the Ladybug Punch, sorry for the glare, and the stamp set. And let me put my comments back on because somebody is commenting. June, yes, I've got your name down for sharing. Thank you for that. And Darlene, thanks for popping in on, yeah, you know what? The foil is sold out. Sorry, Barb. Thank you for keeping me straight on that. So yes, product-based class means I order this for you. We make 4 really cute Ladybug cards for that. And that is just a little bit of, oh, I have a paper share coming, but you can't see that. But I can show you this. Here's the cover of the new catalog. Look at that. So if you look really close, I'm allowed to show you, I'm not allowed to show you what's inside, but if you look close, there's a little sneak peek of some of the items, okay? There's some gems here. Some of this might be new colors. You never know. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. I got some happy mail because yesterday was my birthday. I get to be 64 now, so lucky me. Look at these ice cream cones. And in here, this is from my friend Karen. Let me just write down some shares. Carol, thank you. Carol, I forget where you're from. Wisconsin. No, you're not Wisconsin. And Darlene, you shared. So inside this note, I'm not going to let you see the whole thing, but one of the things that my girlfriend Karen said to me was that all things that bring you joy. Well, you know what? Ice cream brings me joy. Look at these ice cream cones, Connecticut. Thanks, Carol. I knew you were from the States somewhere, but I couldn't remember where. So yes, ice cream makes me happy. Karen, thank you for my card. This beautiful card came from Barb. If you were on my Facebook Live last week, we created our own design paper. So this is what Barb did. She created her own design paper and followed the sketch and created this beautiful birthday card for me. Thank you, Barb, for that. This was a beautiful card that I got from Carol, and you're here. Look at this. Look at this embossing folder. I'm so mad that I don't own it. And I don't think you can get it anymore. I love that embossing folder, Carol. Thank you. Look at this fun fold. I love it. Look at that. Thank you, Carol. Beautiful card from my friend Carol from Connecticut. This was a card from Mon Amie Lucy here in Winnipeg. Another nice fun fold. Oh, Judy, or June, it's okay. You don't have to apologize for missing my birthday, but thank you for the birthday wishes. So that was from Mon Amie Lucy here in Winnipeg. This was also from a friend, Terry, and Terry is from Maple Grove, Minnesota. So thank you for this beautiful card. This is the In Symmetry DSP, okay? Carol, I actually got your card yesterday, which was actually my birthday, so that was kind of cool. I got this stunning card from Rita. So Rita, are you here today? So Rita's one of my downlines, and this is the same stamp set that we're actually using today, which is really fun. So she's got the watering can and all of that. She also made me, because she's a crocheter. Yeah, you can hear me still, right? Oh, Dar, that is okay. So Rita did this beautiful card, and she also made me this gorgeous little gift bag out of DSP. And she's a fellow crocheter, so she crocheted me 2 little scrunchies, okay? and a dishcloth. I thought that was so sweet. Isn't that so sweet? So that was from my friend Rita. Joanne wants to see. She's a crocheter too. So that's the beautiful card that I got from Rita. And then on the inside, she stamped the little images from the stamp set. This card is also from one of my downlines. Her name is Connie, and she created this stunning card. So if you just slip the belly band off, okay, and this is that DSP that we used for my March card class, and we're actually using this DSP again for this current class, creating another fun fold. This is what Connie created, and I'm going to teach this card using something entirely different, but wait for it. Are you ready? Watch this. This is incredible. So beautiful. So this is a fun fold. So it's called a gate fold, so that, hence the belly band. But when you open it up, it's 3D. Okay, so look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So she took the little deer that are from, oh, I forget the name of the set. And she put little dots. She cut it out in, this looks like not crumb cake. What am I trying to say here? The names have escaped me. Anyway, this little guy, she put dots on it. So it's like Bambi. Grassy Grove. Thank you, Barb. I knew you would come through. So this was from my friend Connie with a belly band. So I will be teaching this card. And that was inspired by, her name is on the tip of my tongue here, and I'm forgetting it. But when I do teach the class, I will definitely give credit where credit is due. Now, we are going to get, who's playing along, actually? Early Espresso, thank you. Grassy Grove stamp set and Early Espresso was, well, actually, no, I don't think it was Early Espresso. That's too dark. It was Soft Suede. Okay, let me go back here. This little dude here is, I believe it's Soft Suede. I'm looking at my colors. Maybe it is Early Espresso for this guy, but Early Espresso I thought was darker, but this is Soft Suede for sure. But yeah, you're probably right. Cinnamon cider, yeah, might be. It's gone. Thanks for all your help, girls, with my bumbling. Who's playing along with today's sketch? Because I did send out the sketch via email. Let's get rid of my host code here. Banners. Let's hide that. So Joanne was actually watching on her phone and we shut her phone off. I don't know. I don't think that's what the glitch was all about. But anyway, so now she's not. Susan, hello, welcome here. Don't forget to share, my friend. And Susan is calling from, remind us where you're from, Susan. My girlfriend Joanne is here during my live. And it's just fun if she knows where everybody is from. Shared. Oh, Susan, sorry. I wrote shared down. Florida. You're from Florida. I was going to say that, but so Susan, I will write your name down instead of the word shared. Okay. Susan. So my winner last week was Darlene and another gal, and she was also from Florida. Oh, Carol says hello.
Hello, hello.
Carol's my friend from Connecticut. Okay, so here's the card that we're going to create today. Okay, so I am loosely following the sketch that I posted. Kathy, thank you for sharing. And let's create the card. So Joanne's also going to be creating this. Now I'm going to show you from start to finish. Okay. Normally I have a lot of the elements ready to go, but because Joanne is here, I decided to do the whole card so that she could also create it. So I pulled out two embossing folders. One is the gingham and one is the macrame embossing folder. So you want to take your first panel, and this measures 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. Barb, are you playing along? Because oftentimes you do. And I don't know if my friend Regina from Germany came back. I don't see her here. Oh, that's too bad. I had a glitch at the first. So what embossing folder should I use? Gingham or macrame? So I'm going to wait because there's a 30-second delay. And no, you're not today, Barb. That's okay. Joanne, what embossing folder do you want for your card? So we've got like a gingham or we have a macrame. And the macrame looks like that.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go. Okay. I've got 2 people saying gingham. Joanne wants macrame. You can do your own card, honey. I'm not doing your card for you. You are doing your own card. So the gingham is not a 3D embossing folder. So I believe I need to remove my 2. So sorry for all this noise. Joanne's gonna do macrame. I'm gonna do gingham. And my table's gonna, if my table gets too jiggly, you know what? I'm gonna take my cut emboss machine off the table. Okay, so I've got my 1, my 3, and my 3. And again, if my table jiggles too much, I'm gonna watch and see what happens. I'm not too bad. I'm trying to be very careful. It's not hard to roll. It's just that I'm trying really hard to not. Okay, now Joanne is using a 3D embossing folder. So she is going to use a 1 and I believe a 3 and a 4. And if that's too tight, Jay, then you're going to take the 3 off. Yeah, you know what? I don't think you need the 3. I think it's just the 4. So you want to make sure that whole thing is covered. Rita, hello. So here's what the gingham looks like. Okay. So that's what the gingham looks like. Now, what I'm going to do is I am just going to adhere that right onto my card base. And I've got a little bit of a wider border. And I did that on purpose. I love to have, thank you, Rita. I've got you down for sharing. Nothing's happening? Okay, so you know what? Put a 3 down and then try that. I steered you the wrong way. Rita, I showed everybody the beautiful card and the gifts that you made me. I can't remember if you were here when I started showing that. And again, thank you. Oh, and this, yeah. So I am going to, and Joanne's going to do the same. I will show you her card when she's done, but it's her card. So her card is not, it's not up for grabs. Yeah, no pressure, Joanne. So you're going to put a little bit of liquid adhesive behind your embossed folder. Did it work, Joanne? Too thick? Okay, so then just, it's the same.
3 and 3 maybe?
So I think it's, I don't know. I doubt it. Let me see. Let me see. For 3D, no, you know what? You need a 1 and a 4. You need the 1 and the 4. So I've got a little cheat sheet. This came from Stampin' Pretty, which is Mary Fish. So with a 3D, you need a 1 and a 4.
So just this one?
Yeah. And then a 4. Yeah. Okay. And so then what you're going to do is you're going to put, you're going to put your liquid adhesive behind what you're embossing and put that right down on your card base. Okay. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little piece of Flirty Flamingo and my little design paper. So I got this design paper from that pack of paper that is in the back of the catalog. So when you're a hostess, you have the option of purchasing this as I sure could. I will, Lori, I will. So here are this just a really quick flip through of this entire thing. So what I do when I take design papers is I flip it over and I read the back, and it tells me all the colors that are in here. And that's how I arrive at the color of cardstock that I want to use. So in this pack, we've got Crushed Curry, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Green Apple, Misty Moonlight, Pale Papaya, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Poppy Parade, and Whisper White. I chose Flirty Flamingo. Okay. Now, Lori, and hello and welcome here. The gingham embossing folder, the number is 157627. So let me just, should I create a banner? Okay, so 157627 is the gingham. Okay, whoops, and don't mind my spelling. I spelt it all wrong. And the macrame is 155435, and that's for the macrame. Okay, and I don't know if I spelt that wrong or not. I was typing single-handed, one hand. We're not going to need this again, Joanne. So we are done with the cut emboss machine. Let's get that out of the way. And you're going to take your design paper and your Flirty Flamingo, or whatever color that you decided you want to use. Okay. Oh, the number of plates to use. Sorry about that. Okay, you know what? Let me, so your standard, you're using a 1 and a 3. And you know what? I will post this on my Facebook page, okay? With a 3D, you are using a 1 and a 4. Okay, thanks, Carol, for not judging my typing. And for a dynamic, you're using a 1 and a 3, okay? I hope that helps, Lori. Sorry for the confusion. So you're just going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back side of your design paper, okay? Because you're putting adhesive on the opposite side of what you want sticking up, okay? And let's get that down on here. It's a super quick card. It really is. Now, you can use dimensionals or you can use liquid glue when you put this down on your card, entirely what you want to do, okay? Now, when I put this down, what I like to do is, and it's not imperative, but what I like to do with a little panel like this is I try to eyeball left and right and also top, okay? Because I know I don't want it in the middle, okay? Let me bring that so that it's a little bit closer. So I know that I want that about here, okay? Now, again, you can choose. Do I want dimension on that, or do I want that right on my card? For me, I don't want dimension on this because I know the next element that I put on, I'm going to have dimension on that, okay? So we're going to flip that over and we're going to put a little bit of adhesive. Less is more when it comes to the white glue or the green glue or the Tombow, whatever you want to call it. And if you do have a tendency of over gluing, what I always tell my grandkids when they create with me, because they tend to over glue, surprise, surprise, I tell them dot, dot, not a lot. Sorry, I meant as a tip for your reference. Always write the plates to use. Right. Oh, Lori, that's a fantastic idea. You know what? Let me show you what Lori said. So Lori was saying what she meant because she had placed a comment on the feed here that if you write on your embossing folder, and I tuck them away, the sandwich that you would use to emboss, that is such a good idea. Thanks for that, Lori. Brilliant. Brilliant you are. Okay, now we're going to grab our flowering rain boots, and I thought we didn't need the cut and emboss machine. We do. So back it comes. Yeah, so this is what Lori was suggesting, that right on your embossing folders that you would write what your sandwich is, you know, like 1 and 3 or 1 and 4. That's a great idea. I want the watering can, and I want to stay in my same color. My cardstock is Flirty Flamingo, so I'm going to stay with my Flirty Flamingo as a color. I'm going to take my other piece of design paper that I have, and that's my scrap. That's going to be for my water can as well as my sentiment. Okay, so if I place my water can right there, I still have all this other room for my sentiment. Okay, so I'm going to close my window. This is probably something new from the last time that you created with me, Joanne. Joanne used to come to my classes, and it's been a while. This is called a stamparatus. And what this is it gives you perfect placement. So if you're stamping something and then all of a sudden you realize you don't like the way it stamps, if you've got your magnet down holding your cardstock, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to ink that up. And again, I'm just tapping. Okay, we have a tendency, the little girl in us, we want to smash it down. You don't need to smash it down, okay? So I'm going to close my window. I'm going to take my beautiful pressure tool that my friend Darlene's husband creates, and I'm trying not to wiggle the table. So I'm just giving this even pressure. It's wonderful. I have arthritis in my thumbs, and it just gives me really nice coverage. I'm going slow because I want to make sure that my paper doesn't move. Now, see all these blotches here? My ink pad is actually a little bit too juicy. So what you can do if it's too juicy is you can take a spoon or you can take a bone folder, whatever you want to do, and you can just, I don't know if you can see how the ink is actually moving away from the center, and it's kind of pooled right there. Okay. And so you would get an entirely different look when you stamp that because you've moved the ink. Now it's Joanne's turn. So this little V, the smaller one, this little V is where you're going to place your cardstock and put your magnet down. And I'm going to give you this for leverage.
That's a strong magnet.
It's a very strong magnet. Now, if you have a pacemaker, you don't want to be using that magnet, apparently. True story. I also want a sentiment for that. Get that spoon cleaned up, and I'm going to grab, and then here's my pressure tool. You're just going to give that a massage. It's just like holding a stick shift. If you learn to drive a car using a stick shift, so fun. Now this is a bundle. I'm very sad that this is not carrying forward in the new catalog. I don't think it is. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that so quick. But I love this stamp set, and it's going to be one of those stamp sets that I do not part with. There's my water can. See that stamped really nice. Okay, now I'm going to take that same piece of cardstock. I'm not going to cut this yet. Let's get this cleaned and off of here. So that's just my chamois that I'm using. Here we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. Just set that aside. I didn't clean it really good. And I am going to rain or shine, I'm here for you. I want that same, well, you know what? Let's change it. Live life in bloom. And my chamois was too wet. Let's place that about there. Is that going to fit? This is my cloud. No, it's not my cloud. Where is my cloud? Nope, that's my rain can. You know what? My cloud was from a different stamp set. We're going to change this one up a little bit. Okay, life in bloom. let's grab our Flirty Flamingo. Tap, 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 not smash. Let's clean that off a little bit here. Pressure tool. What did I ever do without this before? If you are interested in a pressure tool, my girlfriend Darlene, who is here, does take orders for them. Okay. So Joe, what sentiment do you want? Did you want to make it a birthday card?
Oh, what is there? Yeah, it's
Because I don't have,
good. Whatever.
but I don't have birthday in this set. So why don't we do your sentiment when the live is over? Okay. But in the meantime, let's cut this out. Yeah, I guess I wasn't totally ready for my live because I do have a stamp set that has a cloud, but I'm going to just do something different with it. So I'm going to place that down.
This is new.
Yeah. And so this is a die. So I can cut my water can. Whoops. I got another plate missing. And let's give that a cover. It moved a bit. Am I in? I am not really in here. So a lot of these elements, when you come to my live, I've already done ahead of time. But like I said earlier, my girlfriend's here and I want her to make this card as well. Okay. So all you're going to do, Joanne, is you are going to place this die over your watering can. And here's the sandwich that you're going to use. No. And then this is going to be the cover for that. Okay. Now this little guy here, let's just trim that up. And I will do with Joanne, I'll do her sentiment after, because I know she does need a birthday card. So we'll just make hers into a birthday card when all is said and done. Let's bring that up a little bit more. I'm just cutting this down. And like so. Okay, so now I need a little piece of Flirty Flamingo, which I don't think I happen to have around. I don't think that is not Flirty Flamingo. Well, you know what? That just might work. It's not the right size. We're going to change this one up just a smidge. So she mail, you know what, Susan, she does. She does mail to the US. I don't know if it's really pricey or not, but Darlene, I think you are still here. You can answer Susan or you can private message her. Okay. I love my tool. I love my tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my water can and I am going to grab my take your pick tool, or you can take a piercer, and you're just going to pick up some dimensionals and place them on your water can. So I like to put kind of one in, yeah, I got two stuck there. One in each kind of corner, let's call it. So I kind of have a 5 thing happening here because I always want one in the middle because I don't want that watering can to kind of bow. So here is the placement of my dimensionals, but that's always a personal thing too, what you really want to do with it. And we're going to remove the backing. I wish I wouldn't have cut my sentiment. I wish I would have just, so I'm actually not going to place my sentiment on my card yet. I'm going to fix it later. So we're going to put the watering can down kind of at a tippy angle. Tippy is a word. It is today. Like so. And then what I would do, but I'm gonna fix this after, even if this is the card of choice. What I'm gonna do is I will take the time to find my cloud die cut and die cut that as a cloud rather than doing it by hand. But I want to make this watering can kind of come to life a little bit more. So I'm going to grab my in color jewels and let's get a little bit of water coming out of there by using the jewels. Like, how fun is that? So no rhyme or reason about the color that you choose, but I on purpose want them to be all different colors because my DSP is all different colors. I don't want that to get lost. Let's put that one about there. Let's grab a bumblebee one. So again, this sentiment is going to be adhered to my card base. Let's get that color in there. And so I'm just kind of giving the illusion that these little sparkles, right, are coming off of the water can. So no right or wrong in the placement of that. It's just kind of whatever seems to be pleasing to your eye, okay? So again, this will have dimensionals on it, and that's going to get adhered onto your card, and your card is basically done, okay? Let me add the names for the draw. So please, if you did share, thanks, June. It is cute. It's just a fun little card for it. There's the for a birthday present, okay? So, or a birthday card. And you can choose to stamp that water can in whatever color that you want. So the people that shared today are, and again, if I did not mention your name, please let me know, okay? Rita, Jean, June, Karen, Carol, Barb, Dar, Susan, and Kathy. I will add your name on my wheel. And before I do that, actually, I want to share that. Do the stamps from the mini ever get carried over? You know what, Carol? They often don't. Unless somebody else that's on here knows different. The stamps from the mini very seldom carry over into the big catalog, which is really unfortunate because there are so many stamp sets that I love in the mini. So many, and this is one of them. I'm really sad about this one, but I'm hanging on to it. I try not to hang on to all of my retired, but every now and then I do. So Rita, Jean, June, I'm assuming you can see me typing the names. Carol, Barb, Dar, Susan, and Kathy. Let me double check. Rita, June, Jean, Karen, Carol, Barb, Dar, Susan, Kathy. Okay, let me come back and see if anybody else has commented. Did I miss anyone? Oh, that's okay, Dar. And you know what? I can always hook you and Susan up as well in regards to the whole pressure tool. Okay, I'm not sure what the shipping is to the States. Let's give this wheel a spin. I'm going to shuffle the names, and I'm going to shuffle again and again, and I'm going to shuffle 4 times this time. Let's give that a spin. And today's winner is Jean. So Jean, congratulations, my friend. My girlfriend does live here in Winnipeg, so I will get a hold of her unless you're still here, Jean. I'm not sure if you are, but I will get the card out to you, okay? Let me come on back and say my hellos. And yeah, congratulations, Jean. I'm thrilled that you won. Let's see if she chooses the Misty Moonlight or the Flirty Flamingo for her card. Whoops, I guess you can't see because I'm in the wrong view here. There we go. Let's see what she chooses when I do talk to her. Oh, Jean, you're still here. Which one do you want? Do you want the Misty Moonlight that was already created, and I will finish this one up, or do you want the Flirty Flamingo? Let me know, and I will get that card off to you. Ladies, thank you so much for popping by today. It was wonderful to hang out with you, and wonderful to hang out with my girlfriend Joanne. Yay, she got to make Flirty. Okay, Flirty is yours, Jean. There's my girlfriend. There she is. So it was so fun to hang out with her and to hang out with you today. And yeah, have a wonderful weekend. It's almost here. It's Thursday. Yay. Be safe and enjoy your day. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Thanks again for coming.